Garlic is a beloved and popular ingredient all over the world, often added to dishes because it is considered extremely beneficial for health. Did you know that consuming it can pose a serious threat to your well-being? Right now, we are going to reveal 10 alarming facts about garlic from American scientists that may shock you. These facts highlight how improper consumption of garlic can lead to serious issues such as ulcers, bleeding, and even strokes. Watch the video until the end to learn how to avoid these dangers and keep yourself healthy. This video is going to be incredibly informative and helpful. If you want to take control of your health like a pro, give it a like, and let's get started. Number 10. Worsens inflammatory bowel diseases, increasing the risk of perforation and severe infections. Garlic, known for its flavor and health benefits, can actually pose a serious risk to people suffering from inflammatory bowel diseases, such as Crohn's disease or ulcerative colitis. Consuming garlic in such cases can significantly worsen inflammation, triggering severe complications, including intestinal perforation and serious infections. Scientific research conducted by the National Institutes of Health confirms that in patients with Crohn's disease, the active compounds in garlic can cause excessive inflammation, which in turn increases the likelihood of a rupture in the intestinal wall. Such a rupture can lead to leakage of intestinal contents into the abdominal cavity, causing peritonitis and serious infections, both of which are dangerous conditions requiring immediate medical intervention. A real-life example is 30-year-old John Smith from the United Kingdom. Unaware of his condition, John regularly added garlic to his meals, believing it would improve his health. However, he did not realize that he had ulcerative colitis. As a result of consuming garlic, his condition worsened, and he was hospitalized with a perforated intestine. After reviewing his diet and medical state, doctors determined that garlic had acted as a trigger for his complications. To avoid this dangerous mistake, individuals with inflammatory bowel diseases should stay away from garlic and carefully monitor their diet. It is recommended to consult a doctor or a dietitian who can suggest alternative foods that do not cause irritation or inflammation. For example, garlic can be replaced with other spices such as ginger or turmeric, which have anti-inflammatory properties and can support intestinal health without causing flare-ups. Number 9. Causes a sudden drop in blood pressure and hypotension, which can lead to heart failure. Garlic, although considered a healthy food, can pose a serious risk for people with hypotension, a condition characterized by low blood pressure. Consuming garlic in such cases can lead to a sudden drop in blood pressure, potentially causing serious health complications. Research conducted by the American Heart Association shows that garlic has strong hypotensive properties, helping to widen blood vessels and lower blood pressure. While this may be beneficial for healthy individuals, for those who already suffer from low blood pressure, this effect can be dangerous. A sudden drop in blood pressure can lead to fainting, dizziness, and in severe cases, heart failure. A real-life example is 30-year-old Emily Johnson from Australia. Following trendy dietary habits, Emily regularly added garlic to her meals, unaware of her predisposition to hypotension. She ignored symptoms such as dizziness and weakness until one day she lost consciousness in a store. After a medical examination, doctors determined that her collapse was caused by a sudden drop in blood pressure due to excessive garlic consumption. To avoid this dangerous mistake, individuals with hypotension should limit their intake of garlic and carefully monitor their condition. It is recommended to consult a doctor or a dietitian to develop a balanced diet that does not include foods that contribute to lowering blood pressure. Instead of garlic, safer seasonings such as black pepper or ginger can be used to add flavor to dishes without causing dangerous fluctuations in blood pressure. Number 8. Interferes with iron and vitamin absorption, leading to anemia and heart failure. Garlic, despite its numerous benefits, can pose hidden health risks, especially for those who already suffer from iron or vitamin deficiencies. Consuming garlic can reduce the absorption of these essential nutrients, eventually leading to deficiencies and, as a result, anemia and serious cardiovascular complications. Research conducted by the T.H. Chan School of Public Health at Harvard University found that certain compounds in garlic can block the absorption of iron, particularly when consumed alongside foods rich in this mineral. This is due to the presence of phytates and polyphenols, which bind to iron and make it more difficult for the intestines to absorb. Iron deficiency can result in anemia, which manifests as fatigue, paleness, and in some cases, heart failure. A real-life example is 35-year-old Sarah Martin from Canada. In an effort to improve her health, Sarah added large amounts of garlic to her meals daily, believing it to be a miracle food. However, she did not monitor her iron and vitamin levels. As a result, she developed anemia, and during a routine medical checkup, doctors diagnosed her with heart failure due to a deficiency of essential nutrients. To avoid this serious mistake, individuals who prioritize their health should be cautious about the amount of garlic in their diet and consult a doctor or dietitian. It is also important to include iron and vitamin-rich foods such as red meat, leafy green vegetables, legumes, and nuts. Consuming these foods in combination with moderate amounts of garlic can help maintain adequate nutrient levels and prevent anemia and cardiovascular diseases. Number 7, lowers blood sugar levels, causing hypoglycemia and the risk of hypoglycemic coma. Garlic, widely known for its unique flavor and health benefits, can pose a serious risk to individuals with diabetes. It has the ability to significantly lower blood glucose levels, which, if consumed improperly, can lead to hypoglycemia, an extremely dangerous condition that, in severe cases, may result in a hypoglycemic coma. Research conducted by the American Diabetes Association has confirmed that can effectively reduce blood sugar levels due to its active compounds. However, this effect becomes critical for individuals who take medications to regulate glucose levels. Combining garlic with these medications can cause a sudden drop in blood sugar, leading to hypoglycemia, which manifests as sweating, trembling, and in severe cases, loss of consciousness. A striking example is 40-year-old Carlos Rivera from Mexico. Carlos was diagnosed with type 2 diabetes and relied on medication to maintain normal blood sugar levels. However, inspired by the idea of natural remedies, he began adding large amounts of garlic to his diet without consulting his doctor. As a result, his blood sugar levels dropped to dangerously low levels, and he lost consciousness at work, leading to an emergency hospitalization. To avoid this dangerous mistake, individuals with diabetes must carefully monitor their diet and avoid excessive consumption of garlic. It is recommended to consult a doctor or endocrinologist who can help determine a safe amount of garlic in the diet. Instead, other seasonings and natural ingredients that do not affect blood sugar levels, such as fresh herbs like parsley or dill, can be used to enhance the flavor of dishes without causing risky health fluctuations. Number 6, increases the risk of botulism with improper storage, which can lead to paralysis and respiratory failure. Garlic is undoubtedly a popular ingredient in cooking, but improper storage can pose serious health risks. Garlic oil and homemade garlic preserves, if not stored correctly, can become a breeding ground for Clostridium botulinum bacteria, which cause a dangerous illness known as botulism. This condition can lead to paralysis and even respiratory failure, putting a person's life at risk. A study conducted by the American Society for Microbiology found that botulism often occurs due to improper preservation and storage of garlic-containing foods. The moist environment in which garlic is often kept in oil can create ideal conditions for these bacteria to multiply. Botulism symptoms include weakness, dizziness, and difficulty breathing, and in the most severe cases, it can result in a fatal outcome. A striking example of this dangerous illness is the case of 39-year-old Laura Suarez from Spain. Laura decided to make homemade garlic-infused oil, but did not store it in the refrigerator. After a few days, she began experiencing weakness and difficulty breathing, which led to her hospitalization. After medical evaluation, doctors diagnosed her with botulism, and she required urgent treatment to prevent paralysis. To avoid this serious mistake, it is essential to follow strict guidelines for storing garlic and garlic-infused oil. It is important to keep them in the refrigerator and consume them within a few days of preparation. Additionally, it is recommended to use pasteurized products that have undergone treatment to eliminate potentially harmful bacteria. When preserving garlic, following tested and safe recipes is crucial to preventing the risk of botulism. Number 5, intensifies autoimmune reactions, which can trigger disease flares and tissue damage. Garlic, known for its numerous benefits, can also pose a serious risk for individuals suffering from autoimmune diseases. Its ability to stimulate the immune system can backfire on those already dealing with conditions such as lupus or multiple sclerosis. When the immune system is activated by garlic, it can cause a severe worsening of symptoms and even lead to the destruction of healthy tissues. A study conducted by the T.H. Chan School of Public Health at Harvard University found that certain foods that enhance immune responses can negatively impact individuals with autoimmune diseases. Specifically, the research highlights that compounds found in garlic can provoke an aggressive reaction in the body against its own cells, leading to a decline in overall health and an increased risk of complications. A real-life example is 35-year-old Sarah Miller from Canada. Sarah was diagnosed with multiple sclerosis and decided to incorporate more garlic into her diet, believing it would improve her health. However, instead of experiencing benefits, her condition worsened, leading to severe flare-ups accompanied by pain and fatigue, significantly reducing her quality of life. To avoid this serious issue, it is crucial for individuals with autoimmune diseases to be cautious about their diet. Consulting a doctor or dietitian before making major dietary changes is strongly recommended. Alternative nutrient sources that do not trigger reactions similar to those caused by garlic should be considered. Proper meal planning and an awareness of individual health needs can help prevent flare-ups and support overall well-being. Number 4. Causes severe allergic reactions, including anaphylactic shock and breathing difficulty. Garlic, widely recognized as a healthy food, can pose a serious health risk for certain individuals. For some people, garlic can trigger severe allergic reactions, which may manifest as an itchy rash, swelling, and in the most extreme cases, anaphylactic shock. This dangerous allergic response is a life-threatening condition that requires immediate medical attention. A study conducted by the American College of Allergy, Asthma, and Immunology confirms that garlic can be a trigger for anaphylactic reactions. Researchers found that garlic allergies are much more common than previously believed. When consumed, garlic allergens can set off a chain reaction in the immune system, leading to acute symptoms such as breathing difficulty and a sudden drop in blood pressure. A striking example is the case of 30-year-old Mikael Fargen from Sweden. Mikael had a mild garlic allergy but was unaware of it since his symptoms had always been subtle. When he decided to try a new dish containing garlic, he had no idea that it would lead to a severe reaction. Shortly after eating, he experienced intense breathing difficulty and lost consciousness. His friends called emergency services, who saved his life, but the incident served as a serious warning for him. To avoid such catastrophic consequences, people prone to allergies should be especially cautious and keep a food diary to track reactions to different foods. It is also crucial to pay attention to ingredient lists, particularly when dining out or purchasing prepackaged foods. Anyone suspecting a garlic allergy should consult an allergist for testing and recommendations on safe foods. Eliminating potentially dangerous ingredients like garlic from the diet can significantly reduce the risk of allergic reactions and help maintain overall health and safety. Number 3, toxic to the liver, which can lead to liver failure. Garlic, a fragrant and popular ingredient, can unfortunately pose a serious health risk, especially when consumed in large quantities. It contains compounds that, despite their many benefits, can severely damage the liver when taken in excessive doses. Research conducted by the National Institutes of Health confirms that overconsumption of garlic can cause damage to hepatocytes, the liver cells, eventually leading to liver failure. The liver plays a crucial role in metabolism and detoxification, making its health essential for overall well-being. For individuals with liver conditions such as cirrhosis or hepatitis, consuming garlic can be particularly dangerous. According to a study conducted by the American Association for the Study of Liver Diseases, patients with chronic liver disease experience a significant increase in toxicity levels, even with a slight increase in garlic intake. Unfortunately, the story of Peter O'Malley from Ireland serves as a striking example of this risk. Peter, a 38-year-old man, was a devoted garlic lover and frequently added it to his meals, unaware of the potential consequences. Since he also suffered from chronic hepatitis, his liver was already under constant strain. After several months of consuming large amounts of garlic, Peter began experiencing sudden fatigue, liver pain, and jaundice. A medical examination revealed severe liver damage, and he required urgent medical attention. To avoid such dangerous situations, particularly for those with liver conditions, it is essential to be cautious and mindful of dietary choices. Limiting garlic intake and consulting a doctor regarding safe consumption levels is crucial. If you already have liver disease, it may be best to completely eliminate garlic from your diet or replace it with milder seasonings. Following these guidelines can help protect liver health and prevent potential complications associated with garlic consumption. Number two, causes stomach and intestinal ulcers, which can lead to perforation and peritonitis. Garlic, despite its many health benefits, can be a hidden enemy of the digestive system. It contains active compounds such as allicin, which, while known for their antimicrobial properties, can also irritate the lining of the stomach and intestines. Research conducted by the T.H. Chan School of Public Health at Harvard University has shown that regular consumption of large amounts of garlic can increase the risk of developing ulcers. For individuals suffering from gastritis or peptic ulcer disease, this can lead to particularly severe consequences. When garlic irritates the mucous lining, ulcers can form. If left untreated, these ulcers may perforate, causing internal bleeding and a potentially dangerous condition known as peritonitis. According to studies by the American College of Gastroenterology, peritonitis requires emergency medical intervention and can be life-threatening if not treated promptly. A striking example of this risk is the case of 35-year-old Maria Tanovic from Serbia. Maria was a well-known garlic enthusiast, adding it to almost every meal. Unaware of the potential consequences, she consumed large amounts of garlic daily, not realizing that she had developed gastritis. Shortly after, she began experiencing severe abdominal pain, which led to her hospitalization. Doctors discovered that she had ulcers that had perforated, causing peritonitis. This condition required emergency surgery and a long recovery process. To prevent such serious complications, individuals with a predisposition to stomach disorders should be cautious about their diet. Limiting garlic intake is especially important if you notice discomfort in your stomach area. If you have gastritis or other digestive conditions, it is advisable to consult a doctor about safe consumption or consider alternative seasonings that are less harsh on the digestive system. By staying mindful and making informed dietary choices, you can avoid potentially severe health issues related to garlic consumption. And finally, the most important point on our list, number 1, a powerful blood thinner that increases the risk of internal bleeding and stroke. Garlic, known for its health benefits, also carries hidden dangers. One of the most serious effects of garlic is its strong anticoagulant properties. Research conducted by the American Heart Association has shown that garlic can significantly thin the blood. While this can be beneficial in moderate amounts, it becomes a serious risk when consumed improperly. When garlic is combined with anticoagulant medications such as warfarin or aspirin, the risk of internal bleeding increases dramatically. The American Society of Hematology warns that for patients taking these medications, adding large amounts of garlic to their diet can lead to dangerous consequences, including excessive bleeding or stroke. A study conducted by the Memorial Sloan Kettering Cancer Center confirmed that excessive garlic consumption can significantly raise the likelihood of such catastrophic events. A real-life example is the story of John Smith from the United States of America. At the age of 47, John was diagnosed with a hypertensive crisis. Believing that garlic would improve his health, he began consuming it regularly. Unfortunately, he was unaware that he was already taking warfarin to regulate blood clotting. Shortly after, he began experiencing severe headaches and extreme fatigue. When he visited a doctor, it was discovered that he had developed internal bleeding, which required urgent medical intervention. To avoid such complications, individuals taking anticoagulant medications should be especially cautious about consuming garlic. It is highly recommended to consult a doctor regarding safe dosage and consider replacing garlic with less aggressive spices. Additionally, it is crucial to closely monitor one's health and report any changes to a healthcare professional to prevent serious consequences associated with garlic consumption alongside prescription medications. Next, I recommend checking out these videos, and don't forget to leave your likes and comments. I'm looking forward to them.